Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Crosses it in. That's a good cross in, and a good clearance out. And it's McAllister. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Baresi spots it and intercepts. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe! There's the shot! Goal! Brazil! And there is your opener. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Sevilla are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Robertson. Gerrard. And here's Lampard. And here's Nunez. And Messi! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Messi certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's having a shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Martinelli in acres of space out wide. Nice control. Played in... Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's not going far. Sevilla are looking to go forward now. Vardiol. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cut it out. Baresi. Kadiolu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Chance! Goal! Brazil! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So he's in one-on-one. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Threads one in. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Martinelli. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's McAllister. And here's Messi. Lampard never out of the action for very long. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. Kadiolu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Gerrard. And it's Alaba. Chooses to go cross-field. Sevilla are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Gerrard. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Martinelli. Now that's well seen too. McAllister. Messi. Messi running with intent. Messi! And it's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Sevilla are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Back on the way then. We expected better, and so did he. Chips it through. He's had a shot! Goal, Brazil! And again they hit the front. How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Brazil with the lead. Martinelli. McAllister. And it's Messi. Brazil can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
McAllister. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lampard goes short. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Musiala. Martinelli. Martinelli going face-to-face with his great rival. Lampard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Messi. And it's Robertson. Robertson. Has to go back here. That's a sharp pass.
Seville really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Messi. Dembele makes a dash for it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a good run down the left. So what can they make of this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Backward it goes. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe powering forward here. No outsmarting him this time.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now there's a fine ball. And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
No time do Brasil. Camisa 23, camisa 13, camisa 21. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22, camisa 8, camisa 15. Teremos uma substituição. Substituição em andamento.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So again, we have parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down...
Hazard! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And he's there to clear it. Five minutes left on the clock. Looking to play him in. Has crossed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Darwin. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Silvestre gets it clear. Silvestre with the clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He slings it. Terrific effort! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And it's Gerrard. Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's Gerrard! Over to the right flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that pass isn't the best. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Messi, and Messi! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Cannavaro. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Now it's Saka. Tries to play it through. Saka has the space to scheme. And a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Kajolu is always looking to play quality balls. No goals as yet. Kajolu. Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sevilla with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Messi. Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Messi. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Messi. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. And here's Messi. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Lampard goes short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Searching past his plate. Header! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Robertson. Alaba. Gerrard. Rummenigge. Now it's Darwin. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso, spread out to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar gets into a good position. Out of play for a goal kick.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Has a look and plays it forward. Robertson gets over and intercepts. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. That's a shade optimistic. Alaba. Gerrard. Messi. Now it's Lampard. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
So their fourth corner of the game.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shapes to shoot! Now he wants to get in on the act here. This possibly the last play of the half. Lampard plays it short. Now it's Lampard. Lovely feet. Ball is over the line. Lampard has it out wide and in space. Well seen, saw that coming. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Sevilla trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And he's decided to go for it. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Saka. And it's Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Robertson. And it's Gerrard. Rummenigge. And Robertson. And he's managed to get free. Robertson stood his ground strongly. De Bruyne. And it's Lewandowski. That's destined for the flank. No, he's just misjudged that one. Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Robertson.
Such good technique.
Robertson. Lampard being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. Robertson does well to get it back. 60 minutes played. Driving forward. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. And that was very necessary. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Seville really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Messi is firing after that one. Oh, that's clever. And this is Lewandowski. Kadiolu. Gerrard. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gerrard. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's looking wide. Now it's Neymar. Kadiolu wins the duel this time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gerrard. Half an hour gone in the second half. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gerrard. And here's Nunez. Messi! And that could come back to haunt them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Beckenbauer. João Neves. De Bruyne. For Messi. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's well spotted.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Good real chance! And no mistake. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Substitution.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Kukçu. 5 minutes left on the clock. That has not gone well. Conte. And it's Conte. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Robertson. Conte. Ball played for Rijkaard. Messi. Messi. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Messi with the short one.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Messi goes short. Neymar. 4 added minutes on the board. Gravenberg. And it's Lampard. Lampard played out to the left flank. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?